Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of our program, Learn the Fiqh in 2 minutes.
Question. I performed wudu or ablution and washed my hands and arms up to the elbows only once. I also washed the left hand before the right one. Is my wudu valid? The scholars or al-fuqaha agreed that washing the hands 3 times is a confirmed sunnah and not fard or obligatory, same as starting the wash with the right parts. The majority of scholars, Hanafi, Maliki, and Hanbali, agree that the sunnah is to wipe the head only once, while the Shafi'i states that the sunnah is to wipe the head 3 times. A confirmed sunnah, or a recommended act, is an act that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, continuously performed and almost never abandoned. Whoever does the confirmed sunnahs will be rewarded, yet who abandons them is not a sinner and his wudu is valid, except that it detracts the reward of his wudu if abandoned without an excuse. Some of the acceptable excuses for abandoning confirmed sunnahs: the lack of water, fear of missing the prayer time, severe overcrowding and huge number of people who want to perform wudu, and so on. Some of the unacceptable excuses are rushing for no reason, laziness, negligence, and so on. Therefore, the questioner's wudu is valid because the acts he or she abandoned, which are tripling and starting with the right parts, are confirmed sunnahs and not fards or obligatory. Question. I performed wudu and did not rinse my mouth or sniff water in my nose. Is my wudu valid? The answer: mouth rinsing sunnah is done by gargling with water, swishing it around the mouth, and then spitting it out. The nose rinsing sunnah is done by gently inhaling or sniffing water into the nose and then blowing it out. The scholars, al-fuqaha, argued about the edict of the mouth and nose rinsing at the beginning of wudu. The majority of them, Shafi'is, Hanafis, and Malikis, agreed that the mouth and nose rinsing 3 times is one of confirmed sunnahs. Failure to perform it does not invalidate wudu, but it detracts the reward of those who do not perform it without an excuse. The Hanbalis argued that mouth and nose rinsing once are among the fards of wudu. Therefore, abandoning it invalidates the wudu. However, mouth and nose rinsing 3 times is a confirmed sunnah. So, the edict of mouth and nose rinsing is one of the ijtihad issues, striving and self-exertion, in which there has not been an explicit evidence to indicate that it is obligatory. The wudu or ablution of the questioner is valid according to all madhabs except for the Hanbali. So, brothers and sisters, you can follow any of these schools with no issues, God willing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was our episode for today. See you in the next episode. Allah's willing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.